Hey there guys, this is Simon from Sex, and this is a quick review about the Blackberry Z10. So, BlackBerry are back with a new sleek design this time around. Whilst keeping their chunky and blunt look to a similar degree as the BlackBerry tablet, it seems to make no mistakes of being comfortable in the palm of your hand. It's a lightweight phone, which is similar to today's touchscreen phones. The screen's display is nice and gives you a crisp 355 ppi, but for what it seems to make up in quality, it seems to be lacking, in the size of a screen. If you were to simply to look at the numbers, you wouldn't think as much about it, but when you get your hands on the phone and think of all the phones you have dealt with, the screen is definitely small with all the excess space around it. Maybe they could have taken advantage of that. Still, there's no questioning its appearance, and it's a very nice looking phone. BlackBerry has brought out a new operating system for this phone and it gets the job done perfectly, and I'm sure after some time playing around and getting used to the new layout, any BlackBerry user will feel right at home. BBM and other BlackBerry Essential are just one swipe to the right away, and it's a handy shortcut. My only complaint with the layout is that it demonstrates that you swipe from the BlackBerry logo up in its tutorial in order to get back to the home screen. The amount of times I tried it whilst having the phone sideways, only to feel like a bit of a pillock, realizing that it didn't mean to swipe from the BlackBerry logo, but it actually just meant in general swipe from the bottom of the phone. Not amusing. The phone is nice and quick with a Snapdragon processor with a dual core of 1.5 gigahertz and 2 gigs of RAM. It zips around when you have about 7 to 8 tabs open doing separate things, so pretty quick phone. A random cool feature I found out was that it plays YouTube videos in the background. Now, if you're like me and you like to listen to music on YouTube and you just basically have to have one window constantly open, you can literally just tab this out and it will just play the playlist that you've got selected. A not so cool detail is that I found that this phone seems to have real issues with Wi-Fi. Not saying that you have to be sitting right next to the router, but with the phones I have tested before, it seems to be the weakest so far. It just doesn't seem to have the strength as you would expect from phones these days. The BlackBerry startup loading times are back with a vengeance. If you need to rapidly make a phone call and your phone is off, get ready for that 2 to 3 minutes of agony whilst you watch your phone urging it to move faster, urging it to go around the BlackBerry symbol quicker. And if you're starting your phone from fresh and want to skip the tutorials, then good luck trying that anytime soon. BlackBerry wants to make sure you know how to use the phone regardless of whether you've had experience with it previously. Like most phones, it dons an 8 megapixel camera featuring full HD capabilities for video capture. What's cooler though is that it has a 2 megapixel front camera, so things for video calls and things like that are looking much crisper and much nicer. It's amazing how just a few megapixels can make a huge difference in terms of quality. The phone battery is 1800 mAh, but before you dread this thing's life expectancy, it lasts for a decent amount of time. Statistics say it has around a call time around about 10 hours talk time. But if that's not long enough for you, then you'll be pleased to know that this phone is not a sealed unit. The back comes off, which you are able to replace the battery and add a memory card if the 16GB storage wasn't enough for you. In the land of sealed units, Samsung and BlackBerry seems to be the only ones steering away from taking customers' flexibility with their phones, which is a good thing. More of that, please. Overall verdict? It's a good phone that fills out all the boxes on what to work and how to work, but doesn't necessarily excel in anything. It's just good. It's not amazing. It's like average Joe phone. It works. Unfortunately, as it is just a very average kind of phone, it struggles to really stand out from the other touchscreen phones, apart from the fact that it's a BlackBerry and a touchscreen, which are kind of rare for BlackBerries apparently. Thank you very much for watching the review. Don't forget to check on webuy.com for prices and exchange prices if you're looking to buy or sell, or visit one of your local stores for more information regarding anything you're looking to buy or sell. Thank you very much, guys. Feel free to check out the other videos, and I'll be back later with another review. Have a good day, evening, or good night.